Hey y'all, welcome. Let's hop right in and see what the Most High wants out on the table today. For all messages, what are we putting out on the table today for the collective? We got perseverance. Appreciate the strength it took you to get here. Protection. Have faith in the unseen forces that guard you. Energy. Prioritize what makes you feel alive. And voice. The power of expression and communication. We got divine guidance at the bottom. You are never alone. Hold on. Yeah, the first thing I'm getting is your guides, your spiritual team are ride or dies. They are not giving up because you are not giving up. Similar to the energy I was picking up on, there's a lot of celebration going on in the 5D for the people that I'm connecting to. Yeah, you are very protected. And I feel like it's time to, I want to say, take a breather and appreciate how far you've come. Yeah, and in particular, the strength it took for you to get there or here. And again, with the protection card, right? Have faith in the unseen forces that guard you. Like, I'm getting this representing your strength, right? Being in I don't know if some of you dance, some sort of, yeah, I'm getting dance, right? This could be professional, this could be alone in your living room, you and your headphones, right? But I feel like when you dance, it creates not only more space for your energy to move, but you create energy while you dance. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but that was a confirmation for me. The door slamming. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, your spiritual team really wants you to know that they are here and aren't going anywhere. Right? I'm getting as long as you ride, we riding with you. And back to this energy card, right? It says prioritize what makes you feel alive. Even if it's not dancing, even if it's singing, painting, whatever it is that makes you feel alive, that has movement attached to it. I'm getting something with the energy, like, what do I want to say? Like air, right? When you sing, you're bending air, right? So a sound comes out. When you're dancing, it's almost you creating a flow, right? When it comes to the air around you. I don't know why I'm seeing someone painting, right, with intention. Though every stroke, every color chosen, every color mixed, every stroke of the brush on the canvas is like again with intention, to the point where the finished result exudes its own kind of energy. Does that make sense? It's creating a form of creating your own energy. I don't know how else to say that. Yeah, and whatever that is, it helps you express yourself the way it's needed for you to, I'm getting, go on this path, this journey. I feel like some of you have been going through maybe an energy depleting, not sleeping well, or simply just feeling like your energy isn't as high as you want it to be. I'm hearing the way the planets are set up. it's a little harder, right? But again, I feel I need to say again, like, you are not alone. Your guides are very much here and wanting you to know that they are right here. Yeah, yeah. I feel like you will get some kind of epiphany, dream, download that will kind of clear out this fogginess you feel in your energy. Like, this is like, oh, right, kind of energy. And you're just moving on your merry way, right, with inspiration as I cut the deck. Be receptive to the beauty that surrounds you. So I'm getting confirmation. You're getting a lot of synchronicities, reassurance, signs from the universe, from your guides. But I'm getting you being almost in a down energy of like, because your energy isn't as high as you want it to be, it's almost like you doubting it or just observing and not doing anything with it. It's just being there. You can have 3 guides that protect you all the time. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're being healed, especially at night. Could be through dreams, could be through those epiphanies, downloads I was talking about. Yeah, everybody's smiling about where you are, the work you put in. And it's almost like they're like giving you like a pat on the chin, like, keep your head up, right? Smiling at you like, yo, if you only knew, boy, if you only knew, right? What's coming your way? What's on the other side? I feel like your energy is just very low, or the vibration is off. And again, whatever makes you feel alive. And I do want to say there's some type of movements required will help you get out of that while they are healing you also. and giving you the information, guide signs, and synchronicities you need to get through this. I'm getting fast. Anything else? I'm not going to take these because it's a lot, but it says, awaken, you are risen now, do not hide your light. Choice, every decision in the present is shaping your future. Action, move with intention, claim your desires now. Hope, have faith in the unseen, change is coming. Right, this is what you've, I don't want to say, been through. This is a sum up of the work you've done. Right, you woke up, start making decisions with intention, right? Knowing that every decision shapes your future, right? With action, move with intention. And trusting that what's meant for you will come. And like I said, gratitude and healing. There's a party going on. And you're going through a healing right now. Bottom of the deck. Wherever you are in your path, be thankful. And with healing, it says, let yourself receive the medicine your wounds need. Like I said, that dancing. Yeah. I'm gonna put these out, actually. Oh no, it was awaken first, choice second, action third, and hope fourth. Okay. Is there a last card? Coming up. Instinct. Trust the quiet knowing within you. It's funny. You know exactly what's happening. You know you just finished, rounded up a major cycle. Like you know there's another level you're going to, a next step you're going to. But it's just this, I don't know, it could be stuck energy that needs to be released. Okay, the old energy that needs to be released. I feel like this is the time to do so by doing what, again, makes you happy, makes you feel alive. You know, dancing, some sort of arts and crafts, right? choosing you and choosing whatever it is that makes you happy. Right, with empower at the bottom. Stand tall and move with confidence. This is what the focus is on. This is where we're trying to get back to. Feel like whatever cycle you came out of took a lot out of you, energetically, mentally. I'm hearing flying colors though, so yes, but we need to get our energy back to where we can manifest what it is that we desire and what is ours, right? But the vibration has to be right for it to be, for the right thing to come to you, right? Yes, are we doing tarot with this? Let me shuffle and see. Is there anything to add to this spread? Yeah, I'm getting this just kind of a lackluster energy. Almost like you don't really feel like doing too much. I'm literally hearing someone say, y'all go ahead, I'm good. Like, that's like some version of that is like your go-to answer for a minute now. Anything to add to this? We got the Magician coming out. Yeah, whatever you chose to do, right? It was a guided decision regarding to your last cycle. Yeah, I feel like you were very careful, diligent when it came to making this decision. Yeah, there was no doubt, you were very firm in whatever decision this was with the Lovers and Judgment. It's too flimsy. Yeah. With all the horny rabbits and slithering snakes around you, you stand firm in what you stand for and the decisions you make. Anything to add to this? Okay. I don't know why I just heard throw the whole King of Cups away. Yeah. You're walking away from someone who pretended to be loving in the beginning. Like they had your best interest at heart. Yeah, but there's that fishiness. This could be a man with long hair or longer hair. Yeah, someone that was focusing on, I'm hearing themselves. And doing, I'm getting with the King of Pentacles and the Fool, it's almost like someone doing this in a cocky way. Like, oh yeah, so I know you the Empress and all of that, but here I am. I'm gonna walk away and focus on me because I just got a lot going on and this and that and me. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. You are more so focused on when it comes to the partners, stability, like committing to someone you love, care about. Could be a project, right? But something you're committed to. That's where your focus is on. Since this person is, it's a weird energy because they come off like a loving person, claiming they are all about their stability and physical health, and it's just very performative. Whatever they're coming out with, whatever they're projecting out into the world is very performative. And you notice, you can see it with the High Priestess at the bottom. Yeah, and with the Devil peeking out. It's like you can tell, it's like it's I'm getting an obsessive thing. This is something this person does. Yeah, very performative, whoever this is. Very. I don't know why I keep hearing very. Meanwhile, you're thinking about, do I want to have a child? More children? If I'm capable, if I'm able, do I want to start this business? What is the best route for me to get this, that, and the third? You're trying to focus on you and yours. Wow, this person is like projecting the same, but very fake, very performative. The love is at the bottom again. Yeah, you're actually manifesting something here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician together. And this person is focusing on some foolery. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person moves reckless. Okay, the Lovers again. How about we just take you out? What about the Lovers? Yeah, this is... So I'm getting... The cycle you came out of was clearly with a lover. And I feel like you're refocusing and putting your focus back on what it is that you want, right? With the Hierophant coming out especially, because me asking, tell me about the Lovers and the Ace of Wands coming out, we know what this is. So this person was especially with the Strength card at the bottom, playing games for you to fold into a position you told them and they know you don't want to be in. That's what I'm getting. Like, I feel like you are... This person wants something very physical and nothing more than that, and you want depth, right? And I feel like both of you were holding on to this in your own way. This person was holding on because they were convinced that they could bend you into the position that they wanted you to be, and you were holding on in a way, hoping for some getting it togetherness. Okay, like you were rooting for this person. I feel like y'all were all rooting for this person. Your whole spiritual team, this person's spiritual team, right? And I feel like you got a lesson within a lesson, right? You know how the test, they say, oh, you're gonna have a test, and it's but 15 questions, and then you open up the test and it's 50 questions with question A.1 or 1.z, whatever. Like, meanwhile, you end up with 78 questions instead of the 15 they said it was going to be, right? And I feel like you got extra lessons on top of the lessons you were naturally guided to have with this person. That was, I'm getting, because this person kept showing you their errors, right? They created a whole new lesson within this connection. And again, I'm getting flying colors. You passed that shit. But I feel like y'all were hoping. Some of you even praying that this person would get it together. Yeah. How can I show this card? This person was too busy with the Knight of Cups at the bottom, spreading their energy. Right? Look at this man with his arms spread. Like, look at this plethora of options, right? Where do I begin? And even though this person knew some of these options were not for them, not for their highest good, they chose to give it energy anyway. And that's where we come back to the full energy. Now you're like, oh, so this is really what's gonna be, right? You wanted to build with this person, work on this person. And all they were focused on is, I'm getting partying, going out, having fun. And I'm getting deliberately having their back towards what the Most High is presenting them. Knowing and still doing what they feel they can just because they can. Yeah. And you did what you can, which is cut their ass off. Look at this king's face. That's the phase of really all this time, and this is what you show me. This is it. Man, I'm out of here. Yeah. I feel like I'm getting the energy of somebody knowing or having a strong inkling that you were seeing them clear as day, but they just kept on going. It's almost like somebody being cut in a lie and still holding on to it. Yeah. I feel like now you're the one focusing on yourself and genuinely, not performative like this person, no, actually focusing on you, self-love, having fun with family, enjoying life, being kind to yourself, nicer to yourself. Especially the hardships, right? Yes, some cups will have fish in them, but we don't have to be as it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom, right? So staying positive about what happened in the past, the decisions you made, the decisions others made. Hell, you should be celebrating about the decisions you made because your spiritual guide, the Most High, and your whole gang is celebrating. So I feel you should join in on the fun. Hello? Join in on the fun. Yeah. This ended, and I feel like this is extra sour because this is somebody who was spiritually aware enough to know what they were doing, who you were, and represented in their life, right? So it's almost like this person consciously, it's not almost, they consciously did this. And I don't know in what way they are aware of the fact that they symbolically ripped up the spiritual contract y'all had. Excuse me. Yeah, this person was slick at the mouth. Okay. It could have been something they said that made you feel like, okay, that's the nail right there. Where's the caramel? No, I just I just combined the two, nail in the coffin, camel's back. What was the camel thing? Something that broke the camel's back, right? Yeah, this is done. I'm hearing it was fun while it lasted. Wow. That's very symbolic for me as well. Yeah. I feel like the Most High is like telling you whenever you're ready, you get to spin the wheel. It's your turn. Yeah. You feel like it's about me right now. I'm focusing on self-love, getting that back to where you want it to be. I feel like even though you could see whoever this person was, right, they had you questioning what it is you were feeling, what it is you were seeing, until you were like, wait a minute, I've been here before, I've done this 1,000 times, this is not new to me, right? Yeah, this is not new to me. And I feel like you found a clever way with the Seven of Swords coming out to detach from whoever this is. Yeah, I'm getting props. Even this person is giving you props. Yeah. I feel like you were in this hermit mode for a minute. Because at the bottom of the deck, right, we got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords underneath that, and then the Three of Swords. It's almost like yeah, you were. I'm getting kind of lurking in the shadows, watching this person just to see what they would do, because you knew they had all the information, all the knowledge, all the. It was up to them. At a point, right? You did all you could, and this person failed miserably. To the point where everybody was like, okay, it's time for you to just move on because this ain't it. And I feel like you sat with that for a little minute. And then again, I feel like this person did something, said something to where you were like, okay, yeah, this is the moment. I'm out. Right, with the Hangman coming in reverse. Like it was like a light bulb, just like, okay, yeah, you're right, I'm out. Yeah. And I feel like the moment you did, you felt happy, like a weight off of your shoulders instantly. Yeah, with the devil underneath that. And now they are in this energy of them. What did I do? What have I done? Yeah. Yeah. Free will is a very real thing, yeah. And no matter how destined people are to be together, you both have to choose to want to be in the union, right? Yeah, this person chose otherwise, right? They chose to play, be goofy. you decided to reject this person. I'm getting a whoa, Nelly. Like, bumpy brakes. It's a no. Look at her unimpressed face. And this person tried to maneuver their way to you. Like, they put up some type of mental fight, or they gave some type of rebuttal, but it was too late. It was too late. Yeah. And again, it was instant. You felt happy instantly. Yeah, it was because this person was playing in your face with the Seven of Swords. Okay? Thinking you weren't paying attention. Yeah. That's over now. Again, I feel like it took a minute for you to really cut this person off, because you were, like I said, you were rooting for them. Rooting for y'all's mission, but yeah, they choose otherwise. Anything else? I'm about to close this off. Yes, self-love. Hello. Yeah. That's what's important to you. And this person took that as a challenge. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, by walking away and having you in this waiting position, holding on to what ifs. Yeah, the Queen of Swords at the bottom. You cut that shit clean the fuck off, okay? I'm hearing off with their heads. Yeah, this Knight of Swords, yeah. Yeah, and again, you did it in a way that was very clever. Very clever. Yeah, peace, mental peace, peace in general is very important to you. Yeah, wow, underneath that, the Four Swords, that is very important to you. And that's why you did what you did. For the Ten of Cups. And I'm gonna end it right there. Yeah, you got somebody stuttering. Let's see. What's the advice? One card for the advice. 2, 2. We got the Sacred Soul Sister and the Star Mother, Arrakis. Put this down. Yeah, you are very protected, connected. Let's see. I'm back. Okay, Star Mother, Arrakis. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. Be the moon that has made her own summit. How much longer will you cuckoo like a pigeon? Empty your head of all moral lusts and become life without breath. You will not call out for God anymore, for you have become immersed in God. And I feel like that's because of this last cycle and what you've learned going through it. Sacred Soul Sister, when you are conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you. When you are beyond consciousness, the moon rests in your arms. When you are conscious, the beloved moves out of your reach. When you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves you away. When you are conscious, you are depressed like fall. When you are beyond consciousness, the winter cold feels like spring. All your wavering is due to your longing to be stable. Look for instability until you become stable. Wow. That's what this cycle represents. And you found your stability and walked out. I'm protected and guided through it all. You were very conscious throughout this whole cycle, like nothing went past you. Even if you didn't say anything to whoever was involved, you were very aware of what was going on, who was doing it, and why. And because of that, you aced it. Let me get the other one again. Sorry, I want to see something real quick. Yeah, you're you have reached a level energetically that people just can't fuck with anymore. Like there's no playing in your face. Okay, even if people, let's say you would allow it, whoever's playing in your face would feel like an idiot while doing it. Does that make sense? Like they would feel performative. Yeah, you walk to the beat of your own drum. Yeah. No concessions is not a concession stand. I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah. And this cycle brought you closer to your spirituality, closer to the Most High, your guides, your path, your destiny. So, with or without this person, you're headed where you're meant to be. I'm getting, because of these extra lessons, you're getting some sort of abundance. It's coming your way, like there's an energy of abundance coming your way. I don't know why I feel I should. I feel like I should say something else. When it comes to the Star Mother Arrakis, right? This card, it has a sacred honoring ritual. It says, open your hands up above your head and say, through unconditional love and divine mercy, through the blessing of the ancient master and sages, including Brother Rumi, who loves without condition, I call upon the blessings of the stars, the remembrance of my divine heritage, and the gift of spiritual success. I call upon the assurance of my soul's triumph and the luminous embrace of the Holy Mother. I honor my soul's need for art and for expression and for creativity now, from a pure and loving place within me. So be it. You have finished your sacred honoring ritual. Wow. So I'm getting, part of this cycle was about you staying true to your path and your guidance. And I feel like I'm getting, in this cycle, you may have been tested. Somebody may have tested your knowledge or spiritual channelings, just your spirituality in a whole. I feel like you were tested not only by the people in your life, but the divine was testing you to see if you would abandon what you know, if you would abandon what is, and therefore will be. All right, y'all. This has been your long ass message with the Mystic Kaleidoscope Tarot. Yeah, this was nice. All right, bye, y'all.